Day 1 complete, day 2 complete, day 3 complete. On day 4, I'm not going to give up. Because we've already done 1 goal this year so far, we're going to start 2, and it's all going to be great. But I'm definitely lacking motivation. If I can figure it out in the next few weeks, then I'm going to buy a home gym, and that's going to be the strength program. I don't know what's going on with the energy today, but it is extra low. Exhausted all day to just not sleeping all night. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are we doing, everybody? I hope we're doing well. Welcome to the quest to get shredded. This is the first episode, the first week, and I am already redoing the intro here because the first intro was low energy and kind of lame, and I didn't really feel very good this morning. So I feel better now. I've gotten some working out in, energy's up, but before we do anything, before we talk anymore, we're going to get into the physique check this morning and the weigh-in to see where we're starting at. So I'm going to just cut to that real quick, and then I'll be back with you. Alrighty, everybody. So, doing a weigh-in real quick. And we ended the quest for abs 4 days ago, and I hit my lowest of 165.8. I have had 3 days of eating like an absolute fat kid, and 1 day of just eating some good food, but more calories than I have been for a while. So I'm going to be up in weight, probably quite a bit. So let's just see where we're at. Starting this 175, 9 pounds up. Okay, now that might be slightly concerning for a few of you, but that's not really concerning to me. First of all, we're up 9 pounds. We still have ab visibility, so we haven't completely reversed all our progress, which is good. Secondly, 5 or 6 pounds of that is going to shed off in probably a day or two, because it's a lot of water. I've been having a lot of sodium, a lot of carbs, so that's to be taken into account for. We have put on definitely a couple of pounds, maybe 3 pounds of fat in a few days, just because we have been eating a lot and I have been not working out. We're not doing cardio at least. So, you know, we're going to have some reversal to do. Oh, we got to do legs down here. But yeah, so what's the plan here for getting peeled? And why do I want to get peeled? So we got abs. That was pretty cool. Oops, I just pulled that down a little bit. But there's still like this last little band of fat that I've already made it this far. I might as well just go until I'm as lean as I can possibly get, and then get back into the normalcy of life where I will even out a little bit afterwards. Another important point to talk about is the last few days I've been eating in serious excess, only for the purpose of knowing that I was taking a few days off and then getting right back into super strict dieting. When I'm off of the diet completely in hopefully about a month or so, I won't be doing that. I won't be intentionally eating a lot because super unnecessary and my stomach does not feel good. So I don't really desire to do that. But it honestly has been nice. I've been eating a lot. I'm sure my metabolism is kind of kicked back into gear, which might really help speed up this process. I hope that it doesn't take any more than 3 to 5 weeks, 5 weeks being the longest. But once I lose the probably 2 pounds of fat that I've put on in the last couple of days, I should only have somewhere around 5 more pounds of fat to lose in total. So if I keep at the same pace I've been going at, should be done in 3 weeks. Maybe everything slows down, or with my jobs, I can't do quite as much cardio. So maybe take as long as 5 weeks, but around a month and we should be done. So today we're starting with a fast. It's like 3 p.m. right now, so I'm already a little bit fasted, but I'm gonna fast today. I think I'm gonna fast tomorrow. Not sure exactly, but yeah. So anyways, this is the beginning of the quest of getting peeled. And let's see how well we do. Okay, so we're starting things off 175. physique, still have abs. Definitely have kind of washed them out a little bit since the big reveal of the quest for abs. And I have definitely put on a little bit of weight because these last few days I've been eating a lot. But today we're fasting. We are actually at the end of the day, so I'm already fairly fasted for the day. Partially why I didn't do the weigh-in right now and just restart the video completely, because I'm probably down a little bit. I did an hour of cardio after my lift, plus some sauna time, so I sweat a lot. And yeah. Anyways, how is this quest going to go? I'm not going to have as much time to upload and stuff, so the daily uploads aren't going to be a thing. So what I think I'm going to do is a weekly upload where I'm going to just kind of gather footage throughout the week of different things, weigh-ins, physique checks, maybe meals, any tweaks or changes that I do to the diet plan and the exercise regime, and all that stuff. But since I'm pretty much doing the exact same thing as I did for the quest for abs, I'm not going to decrease my calories anymore. I'm not going to increase the cardio anymore. Doing it pretty much the same. There's not really all that much to update, and I also don't have as much time to do daily uploads, unfortunately. So we're going to do weekly for now, and hopefully it only takes 3 weeks, but it's probably going to take 4 or 5. I do have to re-shed off these couple of pounds I've gained in a few days, and then we get into like the genuine progress, which honestly shouldn't take me more than a few days because my metabolism is probably in overdrive right now, and I'm fasting today, hopefully fasting tomorrow, depending on how I feel, and blah, 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 blah. So anyways, for today, it's pretty much in the day, and I'm going to go do my walking cardio over at the other house. If you remember that from the previous videos series. And I haven't decided yet or really exactly how I'm going to do it, but I think I'm going to use shorts for the daily stuff just because I definitely have time to make a minute-long video. So what I think I'm going to do is maybe that's where I'm going to do a daily physique check and weigh-in, just so that there's something coming out, so there's some progress to follow, and, you know, enter maybe in more engagement or something. But yeah, so there's a intro, there's the update. Today is the first day on the cut. It's Saturday the 3rd, and just like that we round out the first day back on the cut on the quest to get shredded. I just died in some zombies on round 30, fortunately. But perfect timing because I'm at almost 75 minutes. And then we'll be back here in the morning. Okay, so one thing that I'm doing different this round compared to last round of the cut is I was at Costco and some dude sold me on this. Juice Super Greens, not sponsored, 77 superfoods. I don't know, but it's basically a multivitamin. And I got 2 different kinds. One is like vegetables and apples, and this one's just like berries. 1 scoop is 60 calories for the berry one. So instead of being 1,350 calories, I'm going to be at closer to 1,400, which is fine because it's probably still over 1,000 calorie deficit when you include all the cardio I'm doing. So I am drinking this as well as liquid IVs and all that, just to hopefully help me feel a little bit better and to keep me from dying. But yeah, so this is what it looks like before it's mixed. Absolutely disgusting, but it tastes pretty good. Week 1, day 1 complete. Day 1 fasted complete. Starting day 2. Gotta go hit some more morning cardio, 75 minutes. And yeah, I literally just woke up, but I have work today, and I want to get my morning cardio in. I want to get my shoulder day in. I want to get my running cardio in, and then I go to work till 7, and then I want to get my after night time cardio in. So today is one of those grind days, but I'm gonna do it. So time for more cardio. Cardio done. Going to go check the post-fast weigh-in. We were 175, I think, or 174 yesterday. So hopefully we have gotten back down to 170, but we'll see. Okay, so instead of doing a daily physique update and weigh-in for the weekly uploads, I'm gonna do those on shorts because it doesn't, if we're doing weekly updates anyways, I don't really think I need to do a daily thing in the week long. I feel like it'd be better to compare beginning of the week to the end of the week. However, this was a fasted day, so this is a little bit special. So I'm gonna just throw this in to see where we're at. 174, I think, yesterday. Hoping to be 170, maybe a little below. 169, fire. Not really gonna do a physique check, but I'm just gonna see how everything's looking. And yeah, okay. So I'm gonna keep doing the daily uploads of the weigh-in and the physique check on the shorts, just so you guys have something to watch throughout the week. And then I'll do weekly upload or updates on the weight and the physique for these videos. Okay. Update. Right now it is the end of day 2. And there's a crazy windstorm, so we got blocked out from the road, and Kathy's power is out, so I can't do cardio right now. I could ride the bike, but honestly, I hate the bike and I'm not going to. And up until about 3 minutes ago, I was fasted, but I was absolutely starving. I tried drinking a carbonated drink. Nothing was really settling it, but I really didn't want to have like calories yet. So what I did, and this is some serious crackhead stuff, is the head of lettuce that I had left over from burgers like 5 days ago or 4 days ago, whatever that was. I just ate that with a little bit of sugar-free sweet chili sauce. So technically we broke the fast, but I ate lettuce, just straight lettuce with like less than a serving's worth of sugar-free sweet chili sauce. So it's really stupid, but it's really funny to me. So anyways, that's only update. So this is pretty much the end of the second day. Day 2 complete. Beginning of the third day. We are still fasted, aside from that lettuce that we had last night, but didn't really do anything but fill my stomach, which is what I was looking for. The power's out, everybody. I don't know if you can hear the generator in the background, but I'm actually going over to Kathy's to help them get their generator set up, and then hopefully use their treadmill as payment. So still fasted. I'm gonna do my 75 minutes. No video games, unfortunately, because I'm only gonna turn the one breaker on for the treadmill. But yeah, day 3 starting off strong, even with this slight delay. Okay, see ya. Prep has been prepped, and dinner has been ate. Cardio. Okay, so we're finishing out day 3 of hopefully no more than 3 weeks. And I've just been thinking these videos, these weekly uploads, are going to be a little weird. Just because I don't really know how to record a week in advance, if that makes sense, or multiple days in advance, and make it, you know, have like a concise story to follow. So I'm not really sure how I'm going to organize it or what clips I'm going to use and not use and stuff. But I'm going to try to keep, you know, anything new that I change in there in these videos. Like just slight adjustments, like having the like athletic green, not AG, it's not actually AG1s, but whatever that powder is, it's got like vegetables and stuff in it, like that. Tweaking my cardio, so I'm not doing any running cardio, which hopefully doesn't too drastically affect the calories burned. Not that there's really much fat that I have to lose left anyways, but you know, hopefully that's fine for my knee. And then any other minor adjustments that I might do, I'm going to try to just keep those in. And then the weigh-in and physique check at the beginning and end of every week. And random thoughts that I have. So anyways, I think we're going to be somewhere around halfway through the video. Got our second job, so definitely my amount of time that I'm going to have for cardio is going to decrease. So I've been trying to figure out when I would actually be able to do cardio, because the gym job that I have is just closing on weekends. So it actually, the shift is only 2 to 7, so it's a really short shift, which is why I need a second job. And I'll be able to do my cardio in the morning and at night, before and after the gym, and still be able to get my lift in. So in that front, I'll be totally fine. Other job, as far as I'm aware, the shifts are 12 to 9. Now I don't really want to come here at like 9:30 and do cardio for an hour and a half. It's not my house. I want to be respectful. And in the morning, my issue is if I wake up, I do my 75 minutes cardio here. I guess if I get here at 8, I do 75 minutes. That means I'm done at like 9:15. So if I can leave my house in 15 minutes, get to the gym by 9:30, then I can lift for an hour, do my hour of cardio. Should have, 30 minutes, 15 to 30 minutes to take like maybe a little bit of sauna session, a little bit of shower, and then go to work at that job. I'm also not sure exactly when my schedule would be. I know I'm available Monday through Thursday. Don't know if I'll get Monday through Thursday, even though I really need the money. So, I don't know. I don't actually start yet, so I'm not really sure what my scheduling is going to look like for sure. But I'll definitely keep you updated on that when I get all figured out. And then I'll try to figure out the actual cardio plan, because I really don't want to give up any lifting, because it's the only thing that's keeping my muscle on my body. And I also don't want to give up any cardio, because as much as people devalue cardio and from like abs are made in the kitchen, which is true, but also doing 3 hours of cardio every day definitely helps you get abs and get leaner. So don't really know exactly how I'm going to go about that, but I'm going to figure it out hopefully in a week from now. So yeah, but thought I might just do that little mid-video update, because not entirely sure how I'm going to organize these. And hopefully this series is only going to be 3 weeks long, because I was 165.2 this morning. I had a pretty decent refeed day. I had probably around 2,000 calories, maybe like a smidge above, but that's still a slight deficit, but a lot of more carbs than I normally have. So I'm going to be up in weight tomorrow, hopefully not above 165.5. And then from that point, I'm not going to do any more fasts, I don't think. Maybe on the last day like I did this previous round of the cut, but I think I'm just going to do steady diet all the way through. And I think if I'm 165.5 tomorrow, and by, I guess by Sunday or by Saturday morning, I'm 164 even, then at that pace, I definitely don't need to do any fasting. And I'll also, I don't know. I forgot what the second part was. But at that pace, I'll be losing a little over a pound a week. Hopefully like 1.5 pounds a week of fat, with doing a little bit more milder of a cardio variety. And I really don't think I'll even need to get down to 160. I'm pretty lean, honestly, and this band of fat that I'm just trying to shed off, it can't be more than 5 pounds, but even if it is 5 pounds, if I'm 164 by Saturday and I have 2 more weeks at 1.5 pounds, that'll put me at like 163 or 161 by the end of the 3 weeks. And if that's the case, then like maybe if I really feel like getting to 160, I'll do one more fast on a day off and just do hella cardio or something and just burn that last pound off. I don't really think it'll come down to that, but if it does, I guess that's the backup plan. Anyway, that's enough rambling for like middle of video thing. you'll probably see the next clip tomorrow morning. Day 3 complete. We are starting day 4 on our way to do some cardio. Had an hour-long argument with my brother this morning, which is not a bad thing. I know a lot of people have, arguments are kind of like fights, but me and my brother just have really hilarious arguments about stuff, and it's actually a really funny way to start the day. So I'm a little later to cardio than I normally would be. It's already like 9:15, but I don't have work today. I do have to be at a meeting at 4 to 5. So I'm gonna go to the gym at like 2, because today's squats, and I do want to do my hour of cardio and some sauna, so it should be perfect. I should be finishing at like 3:45-ish, and then I'll be ready for my meeting. But then tomorrow, I have an opening shift, my first opening shift, which starts at 4 in the morning. 4. So I'm gonna go to the gym and go to my meeting, come home, eat my dinner. I'm not gonna do my cardio tonight, my 75 minutes at night, because I have to be like asleep by like 7:30, which is brutal. So I'm gonna get in bed at like 6:30 and take like 25 milligrams melatonin and hopefully just conk out, because I'm gonna be useless if I don't sleep, and I already have trouble sleeping, so it's gonna be interesting. So today is gonna be a little different than normal. All right, after messing with the generator, we have power, and it's time to do some cardio. 75 minutes, here we come. So I'm not really doing lift updates for this part of the series, but I thought I might mention I just had like the worst squat session I've had. And I know I did a 2-day fast to start the diet, but yesterday wasn't fasted, and I probably had like 2,000 calories. So I don't know if it means I'm about to drop into the next stage of losing strength, which I really didn't want to, because I've lost enough strength in this cut, or if maybe it's just an off day, because my energy hasn't been great all day today. But man, even just like stabilizing myself for the squats was rough. So keep you updated on that. I don't know what the dealio is, but if we are losing strength just a little bit more, we only have a few weeks left, so hopefully we can mitigate that as best as possible. But yeah, a little annoying. Oh, I don't know what's going on with the energy today, but it is extra low. We're on day 4. We did 2 days fasted to start. Yesterday we broke the fast, and I had extra calories, which normally I don't do actually, but I just kind of felt like it, and I also had 2 packs of noodles left over, so I had those. But man, today, squats was rough. Morning cardio this morning, I did get through it, but it was also pretty rough. And then now I have to do my 3rd round of cardio, I guess. And then I have to be at work at 4, which means I have to wake up at 3, which means I have to go to bed. I have to be like asleep at 7. It's 5 right now, so I have an hour to go do cardio, and then I have a half hour to eat food and go to bed. And the energy is just, so this cardio round is going to be a little brutal. I'm hoping this is kind of just like a one-off day. I've had low energy days, before, but I think maybe taking like 4 days off and getting everything kind of boosted and then going immediately back into the intensity is kind of shocking the body. That's my theory, hoping that it's kind of correct and that it'll adjust in the next day or so, because after today, or I work every day the rest of this week, and then I start my second job the beginning of next week. So I really need the energy to kick back in. But anyways, that's it for this update. Day 4 is about to be complete, and then I'll be on day 5. Okay, so we just got done with that 3rd round of cardio. Only 30 minutes, because I have to get home right now, actually eat, fill out paperwork for the second job, and go to bed, because I got to be at work at 4, which means I got to wake up at 3. I already explained that earlier anyways. But that last those 30 minutes, man. Whew. Energy is rough today, but I'm hoping it's gonna feel better tomorrow. And yeah, wish me luck. Quick update. Something else that I'm gonna do a little differently for the rest of this cut is not track calories. I know that sounds crazy, but here's the thing. Using this measuring device, I've pretty much just only used a third every single time I've made it, and I've pretty much never been over, and I've pretty frequently been under in terms of grams and calories and stuff. I'm using the same amount of tortillas. It's gonna eat the same amount of popsicles, so my calories isn't gonna fluctuate. So I'm not really worried about measuring it every single time. If for some reason progress like substantially slows down, then I will start tracking again in case I'm screwing something up. But I'm doing exactly the same thing, so nothing should change. But yeah, let's have dinner.
All right, so I have an update. As you saw a little earlier, work starts at 4 in the morning today. So I attempted to go to sleep at 7. Took my melatonin. Did not fall asleep. Took more melatonin. Still did not fall asleep. Took even more melatonin, somewhere around 45 milligrams. And that is not healthy, and I do not recommend it, and that is absolutely crazy. But I was just trying to get some fucking sleep, and I didn't get any. So, now it's 1:45, and there's no real point in me trying to sleep anymore. Honestly, I'm not just frustrated that I didn't sleep at all, but I was so exhausted yesterday/today because the day hasn't really ended for me. Cardio was low energy. Squats were bad. Got just sets of 2. The last cardio session was rough and only went for 30 minutes. And now I can't sleep. Fucking exhausted all fucking day to just not sleeping all night. And like, I've always struggled with sleep. I've never really been able to fall asleep well. But it's been a while since I've just not slept, and as someone who has never been able to fall asleep very good, I've also never gotten used to lack of sleep. It's always hit me really hard, and yeah, so today's going to be rough, but I'm not going to waste the day. I'm going to drink some coffee. Hopefully that gives me something. I'm going to do cardio on the bike. I'm going to do my sit-ups. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to go to work. I have a 30-minute unpaid lunch, which I'm going to get a short chest day in. Hopefully, I have the energy for it. Probably just bench and incline, and I don't really know how much energy I'm going to be working with, so probably not going to be getting 225 or the 75s on incline, but I'm going to get something, which should be better than nothing, and then hopefully I haven't crashed by the end of my shift, and I'll still be able to do at least an hour of cardio then, and then I'm going to come home, and I'm going to eat, and then I'm going to try to do another hour of cardio over at the other house. Honestly, not sure. I don't really know how this day is going to go. This is going to be a rough day. But I'm going to do my best to not waste any of it. And then tonight, I'm going to go to bed. And I'm going to go to bed early. And I don't care what my brain decides. I'm going to fall asleep. I'm going to turn off all my alarms. And I'm going to sleep as long as I need. Because this is some bullshit. The only thing that I am going to have to figure out is I'm definitely hungry, and I'm not going to be able to subside this hunger with carbonated stuff. So This coffee is gonna have to do, and then I think I'm gonna have a couple of tortillas, just as like something fluffy to fill my stomach. And yeah, all right. This has been a long update. I'm gonna do some cardio. I'm gonna do some sit-ups, and I'll probably check in with you after work.
Okay, still haven't slept. I'm done with work. I didn't do cardio after the work because I didn't want to. I was tired. I did do chest though, so we still did chest. And we're still doing our cardio today for as long as my body can hold out for. Today kind of sucked, not gonna lie. This week has not really been the greatest for the cut. Getting shredded. But hey, it's beautiful. It's snowing again. And that is something to be positive about. Yeah, I can definitely tell I haven't slept. My brain is not working. But your brain doesn't need to work to do cardio. And it's only 2:40, so I can do cardio for like 2 hours. And I can go home and I can go to bed till tomorrow. Food-wise, the only real update is that I'm gonna steal some snow. This morning, in my frustration and slum brain mode, I have 4 cups of coffee, which apparently are double shots of espresso, so that's like 16 shots. As my brother says, I don't know if it's true. I don't know anything about coffee, but okay, sorry about that. Deer in headlights pause. Kathy was outside and I didn't want to be just on my phone YouTubing. But so, food update was this morning I had 4 cups of coffee, which uses 2 of the little things, I don't know what they're called, whatever. Which apparently each of those is a double shot. So 2 of those, each double shot in 4 cups. I know that's 16. I don't know how accurate that is because I don't know anything about coffee. But I had that. And then I was absolutely starving. And so I had a bagel, cream cheese. And this is where it gets bad. But I'm just going to be completely upfront because I've been watching this. Might care. Then I had like 10 chocolate almonds. And then I had like 3 little individual candy things that have just been sitting on the counter for like a month. And then I had a few tortillas. Just tortillas. I didn't have them in my meal prep, so that's still ready. But just some tortillas with some sauce. I don't know why I was so hungry. I don't know if it was like hormones going all whack from not sleeping or something. Maybe it was from melatonin just bugging with my stomach. I don't know. My brain doesn't even work right now. But then I had, I think that's it actually. 4 cups of coffee, chocolate chips, chocolate almonds, a bagel, tortillas, the candy. Oh, and then some crackers. Not many, honestly. They're like 4. They're like the Triscuit thick ones. It's in those. And then at work, didn't have any food, but drank a bunch of water. And stomach has just been upset all day. My brain hasn't worked all day. I'm tired. Anyways, that's the food update. And now, I'm not giving up though. We're doing cardio. I can just tell this all sounds crazy. I'm gonna do this cardio for like an hour, maybe 2, if I have the physical energy. And I'm gonna shut up. Okay. See ya. I'm gonna make a quick point also. Firstly, if you're still watching this far, thank you. Leave a comment. Let me know you made it this far. Secondly, if you don't sleep for an entire night, don't work out. Just go to bed. I've seen a couple of clips, people talking about like, oh, if you miss out on sleep, you should still work out. No. If you don't sleep for an entire night, go to bed. I am not documenting this journey for people to copy because this is definitely not healthy. But for me, I have a very specific goal that I'm personally willing to push too hard for.
in this regard at least. And it's probably not the best, so don't do it. I don't recommend it. Go to bed. Whew. Good morning, everyone. I know we're doing a week-long video, so this isn't the intro, but good morning, because fuck, yesterday was rough. We stayed up 48 hours, which is disgusting. And last night I slept 12 hours straight, pretty much. I mean, I woke up to like use the bathroom, but yeah, 12 hours straight. And I feel so much better. It's crazy. Gonna go do our cardio. Yes, I'm just gonna say yesterday's cardio was absolute ass. Didn't really make any progress. We ate a bunch of bullshit in our just brain stupor. Already mentioned that, so I'm not gonna repeat myself. But today we're starting cardio off right. First thing in the morning. I don't have work today, which is nice. I'm also not gonna lift today because somehow over the course of the workday I managed to screw my back up, and I can't even think about what it was. The only other thing I did was fill up the generator with gas, but the gallon or the can is only a 5-gallon jug, so I don't really think I threw my back out doing that. Maybe, but we'll see. So today I'm not going to lift. I'm going to just focus on stretching today and cardio. Since I'm not going to lift, I'm probably not going to go to the gym. So I think I'm just going to do an hour and a half on this morning and the night session of cardio. Maybe I'll come back over for an extra little bit, or I'll do a little at-home workout or something. But yeah, back's kind of screwed up. Don't really want to go to the gym. I slept 12 hours last night, but I didn't sleep at all the day before. So this week is kind of being thrown for a loop, a little strange, but I'm just still going to make the best of it. I know that even if I haven't made too much progress yet, I just got to stick to it, and the progress that I need to make will be made. I forgot to do my weigh-in this morning, so I'm going to do that after the cardio. Actually, no, that's what I've just been doing for the last little bit on these shorts. So anyways, yeah, let's do some cardio. I was really hoping to be done with the cut in 3 weeks from the start, because I really don't know how much longer my willpower is going to last, and I really want to start getting stronger too. But the only way that was going to really be possible is if I ended this week at like 165 or a smidge below, maybe, like not fasted. I don't think that's going to happen, and I don't think I'm going to be doing any more fasts for the rest of the cut. So might be a month. I don't know. We'll see. Pretty much every weigh-in has been kind of weird. Like on like Saturday, Sunday I did a fast both those days. Saturday started at 175 or 4 or something, and then we ended the fast at 165. And then the next day I broke the fast, and I did up the calories just because I had a couple extra packs of noodles to about 2,000 or a little below, or a little above actually. I also had like a little mound of Dorito crumbs left in my Dorito bag, so I just like threw that on top of the tacos because I didn't have cheese. So that may have led to some water retention, because then I was back up to like 169, and then normal day 167 or something, and then I didn't sleep, and then I ate a bunch of bullshit, and then I didn't weigh myself until after work, which is when I'd already eaten and drank water. So then I was like 169 again. So every weigh-in has been really weird and all over the place. I think in total I should still be down technically, and I think this weigh-in will be a better representer of where we're at. So I'm hoping 167, or I really am hoping for like 166 would be the best. I don't think that's going to happen, but that would be fire. So we're just gonna have to see. Do my cardio. My back's kind of aching, so I think I'm gonna take little breaks every half hour or so to just stretch, loosen everything up, especially once I'm like warm. Honestly, my back could hurt just sleeping for 12 hours. I don't know. But yeah, there's the update. It's Thursday, the 8th, and we're still grinding. We haven't given up. Might as well throw this on here. We're not doing a lift today, but we're still working out, kinda. We're at a little burn pile going on. They're dragging shit. Second burn pile for later. And yeah, so burning some calories, but we're not lifting. Okay, that's all that update is. Bam, bam, bam. Dinner. The end of day 6. Doing some cardio. I wanted to just chat for a second. So, I'm really enjoying doing this YouTube thing. It's not that I'm really doing anything crazy, but it's fun. It's fun interacting in the comments. It's been a nice way to spice up the diet and the exercise. It has actually been doing a pretty good job of keeping me a little more accountable, which is nice, which I only really need with the dieting part of things, but it does help. So I want to talk a little bit about the next era, which I did a little bit in the Q&A, but I want to do a strength program. Don't really know what I'm going to title it. I was kind of thinking just the quest for strength, or the quest of becoming a unit or something, or some other name type deal. Comment your ideas for names if you have any. But I really want to buy a home gym thing, and now they're not too expensive. So I found one on Amazon for like $700. It does need plates, so I need to buy plates, and I would definitely need a bench and a round of dumbbells, like a set of 25s, a set of 45s, 75s, probably up to the 120s is probably about as heavy as I would go on something like incline or whatever. But if I can finagle it and figure it out over the next coming weeks, now I have 2 jobs. I have other financial stuff that I have to figure out before I even really consider this venture. But if I can figure it out in the next few weeks and do enough budgeting, future planning, and pre-future planning sacrifice stuff, then I'm going to buy a home gym, and that's going to be the strength program. Because I don't really want to record in the gym for numerous reasons. One, I just don't like setting up a camera in the gym. It feels stupid. 2, I want to be more engaged in the lift part of the videos. It's where I have the most fun. And the next series is going to be much more lift oriented, not so much cardio and diet. So it'd be cool, since that's where I already want to focus on, to be able to like put my full focus onto it. But yeah, so that's really all I had to talk about. Wish me luck. Hopefully I can save up enough and finagle enough money to get a decent enough home gym, start building the strength up. And then the YouTube will be even more fun for all of us. Anyways, that's pretty much it. End of day 6. Doing cardio. Friday, February 9th. Today's a week. 7 days in. I think at the beginning of the video, on freaking Saturday, I said that I was going to be posting on Sundays. But that doesn't make any sense, because a week from Saturday would be Friday, and then I'd be posting on Saturday. So, it's actually going to go up tomorrow. And today is the last day of the first week. Walking over to do our morning cardio. The power's back on, so I don't have to worry about the generator being out of gas or something and not being able to do our cardio. We do have work today, so I'm not going to be able to do my nightly cardio because I won't be getting off work till 9:30 and home till around 10, and I'm not going to come over and do cardio then. But we are going to do our cardio now, and then our lift, and then our cardio after the lift. And I think I'm just going to do an hour and a half here, lift, and then an hour and a half after the lift, so that I'm still getting 3 hours. And then short shift, and then I also work the next couple of days, but the shifts end at 7, so I can still come home. Anyways, getting ahead of myself. We got an hour and a half of cardio to do, and then the weigh and physique check and see what happened. I hope I'm not up from yesterday, but we'll see. And I hope that we have just in general been in enough of a deficit to take a W for the week. But we're gonna find out. Okay, so it's officially the 1 week weigh-in and physique check. I kind of goofed and drank a shit ton of water last night, and so I'm assuming I'm going to be up in weight. I guess we'll find out, but hopefully it's not above 170, but of course it is. So we're up to 171. We were freaking started at 175, we dropped all the way down to 165, we went up to 169, we went down to 167, we're down to up to 171. Hey, I'm gonna be totally honest. Well, firstly, I'm up a little bit more than I probably should be, just because I was drinking. I literally drank right before bed, like 2 or 3 of the big things of water, just because I was thirsty after working and being by a fire and all that. But aside from that, I gotta say my motivation for this is a bit low. I'm just kind of like running out of steam. I think it's just been a little bit too long, and I already achieved the main goal, and at this point, like, all we're doing is kind of nitpicking, which I don't really want to use as like an excuse, because, you know, excuses are lame. But the motivation is honestly not really there, and if reasonably we're actually like 169 or somewhere around there, then even that like is still, or even 167. Like, let's say, you know, I have a normal day, I get my cardio in, I don't slam like a gallon of water before bed, and I don't really sweat in my morning cardio, so I'm not like gonna sweat a bunch of water out. Even that, like a few weeks, I don't know if that'd still be enough to get me down to what I want to get down to. So, I don't know. Maybe the little bitch brain is kind of creeping its way in. I do want to still get like this little layer off and this little layer off, just so I can be like pretty much fat free. And then when I start the strength program and all that, I can start as lean as possible, as weak as possible, build up from there, not get as chunky. But gotta say, dude, I don't have the motivation for it, honestly, right now, which is really unfortunate. But first week done. Hopefully, only 2 weeks left. I'm gonna keep going, do my best. I'm not gonna give up, but I'm definitely lacking motivation, and that's just a fact of the situation. All right, my brother's asleep, so I'm gonna get out of here and catch up in a second, but that's where we're at. For the first week breakdown. Firstly, this is how I looked to start, and this is how I look to end. I haven't actually looked at the footage, but I'm pretty sure it's exactly the same. Maybe a little bit better at the end, but here's the deal. This week, not the best week. Really all over the place. Started with the 2-day fast. It was a good way to cut down to like 165, cut all the carbs or the extra carb weight. and all that. And then we broke the fast with a little bit higher calories. So we went up, which was to be expected, but not much like what I was expecting. And then the next day / 2 days ish, didn't sleep, had like a blunder in the morning of the second day of the whatever. And then I went to bed without dinner, woke up a little lighter. Yesterday we had normal stuff. Well, okay, now not normal, because the other thing that I've been doing, which is really annoying, is I haven't been blundering or anything or really eating much, but at, my brother's cooking something good, I'll take a couple pieces of sausage. And I'm still not like eating a bunch of meals and all that, but I just have been doing little pickings at stuff. And so maybe that's contributing to XYZ lower caloric deficit, or less of a caloric deficit. More of a caloric deficit? No, less of a caloric deficit. Water retention, things like that. Today, we obviously weighed in still in the 170s. I will say that extra hydrated yesterday. Drank a ton of water. These cups right here is what I drink typically. So I don't know how many ounces this is, but it's a lot of ounces. And last night I drank 3 pretty much full ones. And then I have like usually half of it full throughout the night in case I wake up with a dry mouth. So I'm pretty extra hydrated right now. So I'm not actually like 170. I'm probably like, 168 or so. That being said, not making the best progress. This week, I was hoping to have done better, and I simply didn't. And not just for the scale thing. I am trying to keep that in mind, that the scale is going to go up and down, and I got to focus on the progress. But the progress could have definitely been better. Could have pushed a little harder. I eliminated the running cardio. We're just doing walking cardio. It has been helping my knee, and in fact, I'm squatting today, so I'm going to really test out to see if the knee is still feeling good. And if it is, I'm going to still keep not doing running cardio. I still do an hour after my lift, but it's just walking. And yeah, so final thoughts. Motivation is definitely lacking. It's not been as strong as it was during the last few months. Especially like this, not to gloat or anything, but I do like wake up and then I see this, which I've never really seen before. And it's pretty cool. So I'm not like stressing or whatever you want to call it about achieving a goal, because I'm already, hard to explain. But this does end out the week, and I really don't want to be doing this for more than 3 weeks total. If I have to push it 4, I will. But these next 2 weeks, I really need to lock in. I don't know exactly what the date will be, but I'm assuming be done around like the 21st through the 24th, somewhere around there. And I wasn't going to fast, but maybe I'll have to add one in at the end or something. We'll see. I'm not going to guarantee nothing. But yeah, so started off not the best. And we're going to make it better. And we're going to achieve this goal, because we've already done 1 goal this year so far. We're going to start 2, and it's all going to be great. Thank you for watching. Love yourselves. Love each other. Be kind. Spread love. Don't get too frustrated. Reach your goals. Do your thing. It might be slower to start, but it doesn't mean you have to give up. And I will see you in a week. Okay, bye.